Hi guys, and welcome to the Rainbow Six Replays YouTube channel. Today we want to present the video highlights of the match between CAG Osaka and M80 during the Six Invitational 2025. Want to remind that you have opportunity to support the channel on the Patreon page. Find the link in the description or in the comments. Enjoy.
Utility, Shironico, 2 toxic bait are spent, reinforcement coming up, but look at this!
Oh, what is that?
He almost blocks it, but not quite enough. Blackray goes down.
The clash almost saved Blackray there.
Peloton possibly. C4 goes out. It hits nothing.
Packer is still committing to that plan. Nobody from CAG seemingly aware of it. Out of nowhere, Shuri does deny. He's managed to found another kill on a gunner, the player down below. Immediately, the story flips and CAG are in control.
But look at their health bars. I mean, 3 bullets means 3 kills right now on Sport. He got an ace in this position just a few games ago. I mean, diffuser against the world, though, this clash will make their lives very difficult.
Yeah, Anatol has to be the instrumental player. He's the only one on full HP. Pre-fire from Diffuser as he spots out Shurip on the other side, but he's being toyed with. And the final kill comes through from Chibasu.
It looked like Committee might just try and go for a direct side attack. You know, send Wall off the angles. Monty goes in, Walker can see through it and go for a plan, perhaps.
That was well played from Gunnar with the nades to assist, but Anatol's gone for a big flank. The air jab didn't catch him.
And he's been looking for a kill the entire round for Diffuser. He's not found anything so far. The timing right now, it eludes Anaton. It doesn't get the freebie. Diffuser in the pocket of Kino. 3 protector walls in pocket. He might be able to make this work.
Flank from Diffuser, but Chibasu spots him. The better SMG-12, it seems, and the gas, as you say, will lock Kino out of sight. Thankfully, Kino is able to remove some of the information gathering that CAG have on the board, taking down that bulletproof camera. Gunnar still outside the breach. He doesn't have Diffuser. It's up to Kino, and he immediately goes to plant in the gas. Repositioning. It should have been heard. Chibasu has a C4. He was still up above. Is he able to go for a flank? He's starting to make his way back towards the site as Blackray above is just engaging in Vert. The question here, is M80 to cover this safely from outside? Kino holding right on top of where that plant position was. Shut out by Blackray from above. It's all up to the Manchester Major MVP now, and Blackray quickly gives him a new haircut. 2 rounds straight for the Japanese to kick things. Somehow Packer has managed to sneak into the side, immediately taken down. The gas works out. Gunnar does win his fight against the shotgun of Chibasu, an impressive feat. That's the only pick found so far for M80. Bloodying up CAG, but CAG do hold firm, at least briefly. It's a 1v2.
Journey feeds have been found. He gets the first entrance to Kino. Run at 20 HP. This is so winnable.
Gunnar is also vulnerable to a quick spray. He went upstairs to try and find the line of sight, but Gunnar wins it. R4C in hand. And finally, the first round of CAG onto that the Blitz, rather. They've already done a lot of it, thanks to a C4 early and feet shots. Gunnar goes down to Blackray. And here comes Packer. He's held at bay, though, by the Zoto canister from the tuber out here. Diffuser really needs an entry, but Chibasu finds him. Does a lot of damage to Packer. Will likely lose his life. Here comes the shotgun. Packer almost dies, but M80 restabilizes. Shurip and Anaton the last 2 left, and so Anaton brings out the SMG, finds a kill onto Kino. Packer is so low, and the clash can easily kill this Blitz. As a Diffuser starts to go down, it's up to Spoit now to cover. A C4 hasn't gone out as of yet, but the plant is now down. Spoit, his position revealed. There's chip damage. Won't kill him, but it will make things very awkward. Anaton looking to take the fight! He 180s him! It's classic Anaton! And now it's a 1 versus 1. All Anaton needs to do is stun Packer, and the round is done. And that's why Packer is going to retreat. He's gone so far behind. Anaton has to try and hide here. He goes for the shots. Packer cannot afford to lose this. Anaton, once again, dancing with death. The 180s. He's already taken down Spoit. Can he land enough shots on a Packer? He's going to have to commit it to it now. Packer is just tempting fate. Is Anaton going to be able to stick it? Packer, you've got to kill him! I can't believe it! Anaton is a god amongst men on the clash. Here's this from Shironeko. He's just missed it. He still finds Diffuser. Takes a hell of a lot of damage for his trouble. And this should be a freebie for Packer. Unless Chibasu is able to do something deadly. He does go down. And this looks to be a very solid lock-in for M80 on that top floor.
It's not the usual roam clear, but damn was it effective. Having Blitz walk in, Glass behind him, and how are you going to beat that? This C4 has to go huge here.
Drop's already happened. I don't think Blackray heard it. has managed to take one down. Bit of a spray through the smoke, but doesn't find Packer as of yet. Aniton, C4 goes out, doesn't find anything, but BlackRay is farming. And it's all up to Spoit now in a 1 versus 2. Aniton, guess what? He's on that pulse. He can scan out. He can find out where Spoit is hiding. But Spoit hears it. They're going to go together. They don't know. He sees them both. Can he find the first and the second? Aniton now pushing for a refrag. Spoit holding down the line with the superior weapon, the AK, as he's just waiting.
Gotta go now, and there's no time.
He has to go for the swing. Spoit finds both. Perfect post-plant cover from the Swede. Seemingly aware of that position, and he's baiting Shurip to come from the other side. He's going to be able to watch both of these at once. The plant's denied from Shurip above. And Gunnar says, well, wasn't that my job? I was meant to be covering off this. He's managed to cover his own flank, but not that of his teammates. And now Shurip, still alive, will finish off Gunnar and retake vertical dominance over the bomb site. M80 left floundering, as thankfully Spoit can find a kill onto Annie and pick up Kino, the Glaz. But with no smokes left to play, it's going to be challenging. Spoit, perhaps, might be able to conjure something magical with this AK. Never mind. He will go down. A valiant 2 kills, but Diffuser and Kino now in this 2v2. 18 seconds to go. Almost a good shot there from Diffuser. Again, Spoit getting picked up by Kino. Shurip still above, finds his 3rd of the round. Kino does make this a 2 versus 1. Shurip just has to deny the plant. Diffuser picks up that Diffuser. Living up to the name. Now it's up to Shurip as Kino is body blocking both these attackers, becoming the defenders. Low HP as Shurip makes it back to side. An ace will be required from him. The CAG to win it. He spots the first one. The quad. It's Kino watching. Kino's got him. Dead to rights. Still has his glasses available on the Warden though. Candela goes out. Doesn't find anything as of yet, and Kino is able to easily find that kill. A good trade though. CAG within touching distance of each other. Make sure that they will not fall.
35 seconds left. They gotta stop pushing the side doors.
And Diffuser's found Chibisu. Like, this is nigh impossible. Spoit might be on the ground, but M80 are back on the offensive, swinging these doorways, holding their crossfires. BlackRay in a 1v3. Diffuser available. Might be able to go for a plant here, but he's caught on camera, and there should be an easy gas from Packer. Nothing for it. Easy as you like for M80 in their first round of defense. Nice flash. Oh, is he going to be able to get around it? Aniton goes deep, finds one with the shotgun, finds a second one with the shotty. This is why you bring it. On the Ying here, Aniton's making M80 look a little bit silly. Shuri finds Spoit retreating.
Oh my god.
Packer's gone down. It's all up to Gunnar in a 1 versus 5. Chibisu might be on the ground, but he's not out as of yet. The action going down so far from the site. Gunnar is low HP and not long for this world.
CAG, all they need is that entry. They get 2 of them this time.
He's dead.
It's a flawless. There it is. Beautiful.
That Scar does do a lot of damage now. It didn't used to. They nerfed it and they've buffed it back again. They've made Blackbeard very powerful with that shield as well. Shirin Eiko finishes off what's left of Packer. That chip damage from the Blackbeard coming in. Clutch. Diffuser's gone down too. So
what's happening?
Everyone from M80 is falling. Spoit might get one. But now he's faced with a Blackbeard and he's caught in a crossfire. Easy for BlackRay. All up to Gunnar. Desperately spraying with the Vector. BlackRay finds him. These guys are in peak form and they're having fun. His way, and on the back of the E1D, he will erupt onto the site. He spots out a player and takes him down. A second one for Aniton. Diffuser falling quickly to Chibisu. It's all up to Kino now. He might have it down. Finished off with the gas before too long. Aniton and Chibisu left to pick up the pieces. As Kino spots out a drone behind him, finishes it off. Diffuser not planted as of yet. Aniton almost caught on his rotation. The bees making things awkward for Kino as he tries to make his way forward. Chibisu not going to move. Aniton's just going to plan safe. And Chibisu, all he has to do is cover the cross.
He missed the gas.
Kino! Oh, you can't find it! He can't make his way forward. The map. Here comes the Lion. Aniton is just going to rush into the objective. Oh, C4 does find him. Kino finds a second. Packer joins the fray. And a good read from M80 on the back of their tactical timeout. They caught an inkling of a rush. They got suspicious. And CAG fell. Maybe a kill or two for BlackRay as he snuck onto site. And these roamers try to come back.
Should be free.
I mean, this should be unlosable for M80. It was a 5v2 rather. Down to a 3v2. Still, the positions are so good. But CAG are reading it well. Gunnar does a little damage, and Spoit can claim the last 2 kills from playing on that doorway with the...
That would actually be scary.
I bet you Deimos has...
Oh, that's the same way Gunnar killed Shuri
No
many
way.
rounds ago, yeah.
Ironic.
Yeah.
Good kill there from Shuri. As well, if he wants to keep playing the vertical game. Oh, they're going to breach the wall, are they? Black Ray waiting with his Selmas.
Oh, no.
Good flank from Spoit. You said that Anderson was all alone. M80 identified that as well.
Too quiet. They figured Monty, nobody behind him, nobody's firing any bullets.
Shurip's surely going to die here. Spoit should win
This
this.
is risky.
He's got Diffuser as well. He knows he can continue holding on to this position. This is likely the way to unlock overtime for M80. Spoit, a quad. Shiraneko, the last alive for CAG. Spoit will not find an ace. Shiraneko is going to have to find a 4K of his own to push this the distance. M80 just need to hold on.
Messy round for CAG, couldn't again problem solve around it. They had the breach actually outside, so they had the right things going for them, but then Sport showed up, got 4 kills, round was over. I mean, yeah, good luck with this.
Yeah, nice EMP and a bit of damage on the Kino, but not going to matter in the end. Kino able to spray down.
CAG, I mean, Gunner's doing a great job just biding down the time. Drops.
Down again.
Scored it there.
Oh, Spoit supports. Shibisu goes down.
Out. Neither has found the right angle as of yet. Yeah, Gunner's low on HP, but he's alive. They're going to drop side
Oh,
here.
Shuri, that's huge. He finds his one and then falls back, but Kino is still alive. Packer as well. It's desperate for CAG as Anaton's the last one left. In a 1 versus 4, M80, from having 2 match points against them, are about to clinch their own. Anaton desperately looking for something, and Gunnar will come back from the roam to take him down. Being met with the electrification of the clash as Spoit, who has been instrumental to the success of M80, starts to march on forward. Kino finds his shot. Chibisu with a C4 and then a swing to put to death that flank from M80. There's nothing left in it. CAG have locked down the site.
Beast is what they need to go out right now. Anaton, 3rd time on this window, has to make a huge play.
Is he going to entry on the back of it, or is it a bait? Another Candela to go out, and in he goes, the shotgun finding one! Anaton again! He always does it for CAG. Now desperately Packer tries to hold on. Spoit's the last one! He's been unreal, but not good enough! A perfect finish for CAG as they steal M80's map pick.
Clutch moments. If anything, I think M80 started a bit slow. I mean, Sport in up 13-2, the second highest rated player for his team. He was 0-4 or 0-5 at a certain point. If he started off the way he finished, I could see this being done maybe in regulation for M80, but this is the thing. It's a team game, so you need everyone to show up. When you look at CAG, look at that. 12 kills up top, 10 at the bottom. Every single player was present.
Dude, that's so even across the board. You reckon Clash's spirit animal is? I think like a lioness.
Lioness. I feel like something that just like talks way too much because she's such a vocal operator.
She does. She's a yapper.
Yeah, she's a yapper. And they probably don't know how to penetrate correctly. And it though goes off the wall, kind of costing him this wall to get opened up. That quick trace with the C4 to the diffuser.
Dude.
What's happening?
Dude, nothing. There's nothing in it. M80 now desperately looking for something. Packer's found his first kill. Black Ray is on the ground. Gunner's locked out of sight. Takes a hell of a lot of damage.
God.
C4 adds insult to injury. Packer is left all alone and locked out of rafters thanks to the fire from the Goyo. He can start making his way forward past the keeper barriers and inch his way towards the site. Will take a few gnarly shots, but the smoke will force him back. The fire as well. The guard break. And Anaton will spray him on down. Into Exo. Animus, rather. Poised to try and move a little bit further forward, but that gas does lock him out. Diffuser, meanwhile, takes down Chibisu, and the Diffuser itself will begin to be planted by Packer. I like the flashes down through the floor, and the cover from Kino and Diffuser together makes it impossible for CAG. This basement attack has been phenomenal from M80, and near flawless rounds as they look to try and poise here for control room.
One of those things where Sport finds himself in support operators. Oh. Is this like in? Okay, they're in. They get the kill to get out. I was gonna say, Sport playing support down the entry, gets the kill.
Oh, no! Oh, no! It was such a nice idea to get in and then get out again. Because they didn't bring the diffuser the first time and they still committed to it. CAG managed to reposition and take down a few of the players on the re-entry for M80. That said, M80 still have control of the site. And it's up to CAG to try and deny that plant. The Maverick is making this a hell of a lot of pain for Anaton, and Kino will finish him off. Now a retake that is nigh impossible for CAG. But perhaps there's something in it for the Azami. The DMR is a perfect operator, though, for M80 as he tries to try and get on it. Oh, and they're going to keep on blocking it up, but beautiful work from Gunner. Exactly what's needed. And Diffuser will find the final kill on Shirineko. Beautiful. Thanks to Packer. He's so close to entering the site. CAG have really pulled on back, holding on to that position at top blue, but Shurip's now gone down. M80 have essentially locked CAG out of the site. Trying to retake it now. Black Ray in. C4 goes out, doesn't find anything. Desperately, CAG look for picks to try and even things up, bring things back to their advantage. A flashbang. And the jump in from Kino, perfect for M80. CAG are not even fighting here. Kino's found another one. Chibisu can't stand up. M80 dominate on the top floor. Has made his way down the cargo stairs, looking for a little bit more.
I like that take there from Pag. It's risky when it doesn't work out, but it's fine. They can reset now. Flank comes from Blackberry. Sport finds that. And again, CAG, they got C4s, they got Toxic Babes. They're losing numbers.
And Devuse has now found a second one onto Shirineko. This vertical game looking very solid for M80. No contest yet. Shurip needs to win his fight. Diffuser takes a lot of damage, but not killed as of yet. Shurip still has a C4 if he wants to toss it up onto Diffuser, or if he wants to save it for the plant. Remains to be seen. Anaton's still holding his C4 ready, and that could surely kill Packer. Suddenly, CAG have stolen the advantage away from M80. And the Americans look to try and retake. Dropping down the hatch again. Diffuser finds one, but Anaton, low HP, has stood tall. Him and Shurip now. One C4 between them to try and deny this plant, but Diffuser, he's going to have to desperately drop. The C4 goes out, doesn't find anything. And Kino now has to try and plant. Anaton makes this a 1v2 for Diffuser, and CAG, they pull off an insane comeback in that round. Subjected to those in the late rounds. This is a really solid start for CAG.
Gotta go for broke, just send it.
Looks like they're tempted to do that. In he goes. Spoit goes down immediately. Black Ray holding onto his position. Every single player from M80 into the meat grinder. And CAG are more than ready for it, but not enough to die. Shurip himself also lit up. Spoit's forced back. He goes back into rafters to try and retake the position. Diffuser's won that fight onto Shurip. Finally, Shirineko is in downstairs. And he might have the vertical angle against Spoit. A lot of damage dealt. Bit of a spray through the floor. Spoit almost hits him.
There's the decisiveness from CAG again. They had everything they wanted. Now they're falling apart. Chibisu gets one to Packer though, and Sport low on HP. Still got a way back into this.
Chibisu! That's why he was loitering downstairs. Just ready to spring into action up blue. Gunner cornered behind the bomb. Kino tries to get aggressive. It doesn't work in his favor. Gunner trying to do something, dueling, but Chibisu gets him. A 3K on the round. Kino now cornered. Pressured from below by Shirineko. Chibisu not able to revive himself, but Black Ray's there for the cover. To erupt on the site without clearing him. They'll have to worry about vertical. Meanwhile, I think M80 was getting aggressive up Exo stairs. Kino finds a C4.
Operators and the right decisive idea on what they want to do in the round. Again, they gotta go for bro. They gotta just hit the site.
Yeah, and Shirineko is alone in the middle of site and pushing deep. Very weird decision. Kino takes one down and immediately team kills Kino. Present. Mira pops. Nice work. Unfortunately, not the kill on the Gunner that he was hoping for. Oh, but Shurip will take down Packer, and I think that CAG might just go in on this. Jumping straight through the breach is the rest of CAG here. Seemingly not. Anaton goes down, finished off. The Japanese had a nice idea, but it has fallen flat. Desperately, Shirineko tries to find something from below, but he hasn't exposed the key positions here that are being held by the M80 players. Kill confirmed eventually by Chibisu, but he's taken a hell of a lot of damage. And he's caught in a bit of a crossfire. Spoit's low, but it doesn't matter. A C4 from Kino makes it a 3v1. Nice idea from CAG, but just not cooked.
And that block downstairs, not find Gunner on that corner for as long as they did. I mean, you gotta use the block better in that situation. He can't hit the kill. Shirineko.
The map plays out the same on this bomb site because there's so much contested upstairs.
Wow! From the roof?
What an angle from Anaton. Back into the round for M80, but he's sneaking up the blue stairs at the moment, and he's surely going to catch Spoit unawares. Takes a few more bullets than he would have hoped, but Shurip's doubled down. Diffuser. 1v5. He's got some info, and Shirenako's been injured now by Capcan traps. Diffuser needs to take matters into his own hands. He's being covered off by Shuri. Flawless. The CAG seems seemingly aware of it. Nade goes down. Shotgun in hand. Flash comes through. We need the kill delivered here by CAG.
They don't swing.
Goes for a reload. Shotgun still with Diffuser supporting him. Shuri eventually finds one, but it's not enough because Packer is farming here with the Super Shorty. M80 on this roam have won the exchange, and CAG still desperately trying to find the rats in the walls.
Disaster. They had a nade in pocket, a spare flashbang. I mean, they had so many ways to deal with that corner without swinging for the gunfight. And Packer, he's gotten out. He's gotten away with it. 2K. This can change things massively because CAG's attack is falling apart. They find one, go back to a 3-on-3. But this is not going to be clean. This will get messy.
One roamer still at large on the top floor means it's a 2v1 on site.
Another one.
Now a 3v1 on site. Parker rotates back, trying to support. He does have vertical angles. It's all up to Kino, the lone anchor here for M80. As CAG start to put the pressure on. Parker's been red. How do M80 fumble this round? CAG are the ones doing the CAGing today. And Kino has to clutch up.
That fire's going to last for the next 10 seconds or so. As in stock. We want to go for plant for a kill.
Forcing the plant down. C4 in hand. Another flashbang. It won't matter against the warning. C4 doesn't deny the plant. Seemingly shot out of the air. And Chimisu swings him. It's series point for the Japanese.
Needs to just brute force it, catwalk IT, and it's going to get really bloody very quickly.
Just waiting for their moment. M80 don't want to expose themselves, but they do anyway. Shuri's found the kill onto Kino. Just patience. It's a virtue that is rewarded here for the Japanese as they look for more and sprint into the side. Black Ray has found another. It's now up to the Manchester Major champion, MVP himself, with no C4 to speak of and no hope in this world. On a dangerous day, it's CAG or be CAG'd. And APAC is not out yet. CAG have knocked out the Millionaires and made it to the top 12 at SI.
You know, big star player names, and we all know that they are capable, but they're just not consistent enough at getting it done. Here are the stats on your screen. I mean, there's no massive outliers. Really, CAG continues to surprise as a roster, as a 5-man, well-oiled machine where everyone tends to just keep showing up.
Yeah. 4 20-year-olds on the M80 roster. Kino, the oldest, at 22. But it was Shuri, the loudest man in the server, who was the MVP today. I really enjoyed his energy, especially on the first map, on the FaZe cams.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, he was so here for it.
Oh, he was. And I know people are going to say Packer is 9-11, 9-20, etc. But he plays Blitz almost...